You people wouldn't see it because it's a live action kind of thing, but for the past week, Wooly has been a fucking cunt to me. And has been walking around in his fucking...
all around town.
Albert Wesker Stars button-up super slick shirt.
Hey.
And this motherfucker, I walk in and he says to me, I guess we all can't love Resident Evil as much as me.
No, Matt said that.
Yeah.
Matt said that, and I said, I guess we all can't be members of Stars.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the other day, you were wearing it again, and you were goading out that I wasn't a big fan of Revelations and didn't finish it, and come out was like, I guess you don't love Resident Evil as much as you thought. And I'm sitting there staring at the floor going, that I didn't notice... But if that motherfucker is wearing that fucking star, and then I turn over,
but Wooly was in a pose, and he was waiting for you to turn.
I guess I got up and I was like, hey man, just because you're not as big a fan of Dark Side Chronicles and Umbrella Chronicles, I mean, hey, we all can't be, and I did a little Dio pose, holding the patch out, and I'm waiting for him to look, and fucking, damn.
Now this might be the one you remember, but this was originally a thing where we were doing the podcast at Wooly's place, and Wooly was talking about how gorgeous his Bayonetta, like, Angel Book Edition was.
Yeah, that's right.
And I went, well, you know, Pat, it'd be nice if you could even love Bayonetta even close to the amount that Wooly clearly does.
So... I was complaining about this to some people, and I mentioned there's nothing like that kind of shirt that I can think of right now that I would actually want, except for one thing.
Okay,
and that's the Silent Hill 2 jacket. And somebody said, "Well, here it is."
You wouldn't want a Leon jacket?
So someone says, "Here it is. I just found it in 2 seconds," and I go, "That's the Silent Hill 2 jacket." Hey, what website? This is the website we bought. This is insertcoin.com.
You found it, you son of a bitch.
This is where, and I go to Resident Evil and I see, oh, that's where he got the stars. Shit, they're out of my size. But you know what? They're not out of my size with. The fucking Leon RPD button up, the fucking umbrella, fingerless gloves, the Ryu bathrobe. So what I'm saying is that out of spite, I may have spent almost $500
just to get that.
So, and then I went on Twitter and said, I just spent too much money on shirts because Wooly bought a nice shirt. Now fuck him. The T-shirt Cold War is back on.
It never died.
Did you see my suggestion?
I did not.
I wrote a suggestion. Well, just get a big, obnoxious anime club shirt with Chie all over it.
But see, here's the thing. There's a guy who sent me a message on Twitter. The guy whose funny username I was talking about. Big ups to Boys to Menorah. For pointing out that this can only end in capes.
Capes,
It's inevitable.
Well, Pat, if you look a little closely, you can see I'm already on the next level right now.
This motherfucker's wearing... What sock is that?
He's wearing Chie socks.
Take a close look.
That's my...
Blanca socks.
Blanca socks.
Take a close fucking look.
So now what do I gotta do? I gotta wear the fucking Ryu bathrobe and the leggings.
I really appreciate that Chie and Blanca are the exact same color scheme.
Exact same color scheme.
Yellow instead of orange, but
But no, the T-shirt Cold War fucking continues.
I'm gonna have to throw out a bunch of my normal shirts.
See what
when this shows.
Well, here's what I love is that the original Cold War started with me and
I was not in it.
Yeah, you were not in it. It was me and our other friend, the Shmup God Pat.
Yeah.
Right? And we fucking had that going. And I
remember walking in one day and he was wearing the Communist Party shirt, and I looked at that and go, God damn it! I've been thinking about getting that shirt for a year.
Right. And so,
thinking about
he'd regularly just walk in the living room and just kind of stand there like, hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, all right, see you later. You know, and that was that. And then
when he walked in with a man is a miserable pile of secrets shirt, I went, oh, I don't even like Castlevania as much as you do, but I want that.
I got that one.
Oh, but
I got it first.
Guess what? He wore it first in my eyes, so he's him that got it first.
He got the second color version.
Yeah,
but anyway, it started there. He got the Heineken one as well. A good one. And then Matt got in on it, and like you started busting.
Yeah, you got in on it really hard.
But Matt got in on it, but it was okay because yours were different from ours because you had peripheral things that were not the same.
Berserk was one of them.
Yeah.
Berserk, but there was the one in particular is when I went to Ontario and they had the officially licensed Penny Arcade just Shoryuken shirt with it said Shoryuken, and I loved it. And it was a time where I was losing a lot of weight back then. This is like when I lost a bunch, and now I'm kind of the same way. But back then, I was like, oh, I really want that shirt. And the guy looked at me and goes, I don't think we have it in your size.
And you're like,
what size is it? He goes, it's a large. No, I can do it, sir.
Yeah.
And he said, okay. And he gave me the shirt, and I tried it on, and I was like, yeah. So that was like the first one where I was like, oh, yeah, the feel of getting cool shirts.
And like now when I see you fucking walking in with the Attack on Titan Eren Burning shirt, I'm like, you motherfucker.
Well, that's because Brandon from Sharp Robot said, hey, I designed this one. You
but
check
it's
it out.
really sick. Because
really
the random, not random access memories, but Robot Armed Masters variation as well is awesome. Yeah, man, this Cold War will never end.
And it's like...
Get buried in these shirts,
I think I have a slight advantage in the Cold War because I'm willing to buy a shirt that one of you already has because I will feel no shame and I'll be like, no, you have to go home.
We can't use them. we can't use those weapons.
No, actually, when I was going through them, I was looking at the Zone of the Enders one and going, you fucking beat me to these.
You already did Dudley and Yuri.
Piece of shit.
Right?
You fucking... And I'm looking at the one Anubis one that I know you didn't get. And I'm just like, nah, I'd rather go for like the Metal Gear one.
And then there's that Attack on Titan Game of Thrones one that you and I think another person has. We all have those.
Yeah.
And we've all thankfully worn them on
going to be
different
a day where I'm like, and so this is the worst part of it is that whenever we all buy them in batches.
Yeah,
like,
because once you find one.
Well, I previewed all of them.
As soon as you find one, you actually clean out the entire.
Well, we went for dinner.
We went to dinner.
Yeah,
and
you do.
And we went to dinner and
do
like
the voices.
we grabbed the table and whatever, and I was like, yo, hold on, I'll be right back. And I just got up and left the table.
Yeah, and I went, oh.
Yeah, and I went out to the nearby post office and came back with this giant ass package. And I was like, all right, Matt, my weapons are in.
And I was like, what?
I feel safe to share these with you. And I showed him the full fucking stock, you know?
And then he goes specifically, look at this thing, it's going to make Pat super butthurt.
Stars! It was this. I knew it. But so we get them all in bulk. And aside from that kind of scenario, it always happens that you wear it, and everyone who sees it and notices tries not to let on that they notice.
Yes. No, that's exactly what Cold War means.
It's the game. And with the Stars one, I kind of noticed it. And I was like, no. And then you started like taking it off and like messing with it and just being like, just standing in certain ways to accentuate the logo. And at some point, you just gave up and straight up called it out. It's like, this is my Stars shit.
Pat didn't notice me.
So there's going to be a day like 2 weeks from now where I'm going to walk in wearing the Silent Hill 2 jacket with an XOF patch on it with the RPD and Stars shirts underneath with the umbrella gloves. And I will also have the fucking bathrobe around it.
No, and the bathrobe is embroidered and it just has a giant logo that says knighthood. And we'll be like, shit.
And I'll just be casual. It's like, hey guys, what's up? And then just lean on something. What's
lean on that gigantic Twilight Princess Ganon statue that you like.
So that being said, I have to insert coin is awesome because it's official.
Well, that's the thing is
it's official.
How do they get the money to pay for all those licenses?
They're limited runs.
They are
extremely
that's what led to my buying. I bought too many.
You bought too many.
But I looked. The jacket was the one that broke me because it's not quite as good as the original one that there are only 250 of, but it's pretty fucking close. And it's like if I let this slip by, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone forever.
Yeah, and you can go through their archives of shit they don't have anymore.
Yeah,
and
they have a button that says "Here's things we will never have again."
Did you see? There's the one that hurts, man. Fucking.
There's a couple.
Ebony and Ivory. the guns in a fucking like
No, the one that
gangster
killed
stuff,
me
like,
is like the Zoe to Anubis hoodie.
Yeah,
which was just the coolest thing.
I got my Fireflies one, but
You should
got
be
the
able
Firefly
to
one?
like pay a premium. Like you send them an email and
just do it again.
and say, "Give me."
That's
this
why
one.
Redbubble exists.
Yes, that's why Redbubble.
Yeah, but the quality is always.
But you see, the thing about
iffy
these
sometimes,
sites
Redbubble.
are fucking they're nuclear silos, and you can't tell people about them because like now that you're putting that out there, it's like okay,
I got all the ones I wanted.
Exactly, but before that, it was Eternal Rival.
Eternal Rival.
And you know what I mean, and you can't let anyone know that what's going on. You're like,
because
the fuck did you get that?
all these places that are not Redbubble or Shark Robot or something like that, they're limited. We got it.
Yeah.
We got
gone.
the license to
They're
print
gone.
2,000 shirts.
They're gone.
And they're gone. But I got mine, so fuck.
I can't let anyone know about these ICBMs.
I had the best conversation with my girlfriend where she
I haven't told the girlfriend yet, so she's gonna call me an idiot.
Oh, you should. No, I got the exasperated, pissed off, like, Wooly, what the fuck do I even buy you as far as shirts go?
Yeah.
As a gift,
You
right?
don't.
How do I
don't.
do this?
Well,
how do I know
But the
what's
thing
good or
with
not?
you is
right?
that you appreciate, like, right now, like, dressier shirts that don't have to have anything on
Yeah,
them. Whereas, I don't really care for those.
Yeah, I'll wear my button up sometimes, whatever.
But she can get you that type of stuff.
Certainly. But like as far
The
as
problem
like,
is when we find a new place, we clear it out of every item that we'd ever want from that place.
yeah. But as far as like game and like movie style things go, it's like I had to have a really long conversation explaining how it's like the things that we all get for the Cold War.
Yeah.
It can't just be a logo for the game you like.
No,
it's
it
gotta-
has to be good on its own, even if you don't know.
Or it has to be a logo that's in the game world, like Metal Gear insignia.
Like, look
Exactly.
at this fucking Fox shirt.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
He's got that.
That's the one that
You got that?
No, wait, the green one? No, not the green one.
I got this one.
That's the one I bought.
Shit!
Yes. I wore it a couple times.
I didn't notice.
It's the best one.
I got the MSF one also.
So yeah, you can't just have a blatant obvious thing. It's got to be a more inside subtle joke, but
or just good.
just good on its own.
Yeah.
And
It can't be the shirts that you find at GameStop that say Minecraft.
The one
Yes.
that always would get me is Bryan Cranston's face, and it would say Heisenberg.
Heisenberg,
and I'm like,
yeah.
come on.
which is why when I see like Liam's Soul Calibur Broken Destiny shirt, I'm like, you're doing it wrong,
Yeah,
Liam.
he's really doing it wrong.
He's not in the Cold War yet.
My favorite version of that, because the examples I had to explain, I used to explain, was like the Cammy 1942 shirt.
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
perfect one.
It's the best.
Because it represents both games and
It's just a good piece of art.
it's just a good piece of old school war art.
Yeah.
Cammy's a pinup girl. You got the Yashichi, it's fine.
You want a
but
shirt.
if you know.
You want a shirt that someone that has known nothing about video games can go, oh, that's cool. That's like a
thing.
and then they walk away. But then someone that does know what it is
They
goes,
go,
Like, I'm wearing an Fooly Cooley shirt right now,
Yeah.
and it's a little on the nose, but mainly I like the color.
Yeah.
This red, I love it.
Well, if the logo wasn't there on the chest, it'd be better.
Yeah.
Because the characters.
But I would have preferred just the characters on the bottom. But
Agreed.
what are you gonna do?
when we went to PAX,
Which you
and
also
we-
bought after I bought, by the way.
Yeah, that no. See, I don't care. I'll wear it, and you'll feel bad.
No,
No,
you won't,
it's
if
fine.
You got it first.
As long as you know.
the
it's
amount
fine.
of shirts we have at this point, the amount of the possibility of overlap is low.
But that's why the war escalates even higher. Because the fucking. Anyway, go
like
on.
when we went to PAX and we got there was some Shovel Knight shirts on sale, but I looked at all and I was like, and there was just one that said Shovel Knight, and one of the Shovel Knight developers said, take it, it's fine. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh wow, awesome, and it just says Shovel Knight. Then I said, fuck that, so I got this
That
one
one.
that's like this insignia
helmet, the
of Shovel
shovel.
Knight.
Great.
Then
Yeah.
that's what you want. You
The
don't
House
want
of Shovel.
the House of the Shoveling.
Yeah.
So you don't want like a logo. We're giving like a how-to right now.
How to compete, how to participate in the Cold War.
Yeah.
And the main thing you got to realize is like, yeah, you're gonna. This is not a good deal.
No, never.
It's like when
It
I
never is.
I that jacket is like a lot. It's in pound. It's a lot in pounds.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
was like, but I need the jacket. But I
to
need it.
live.
I need it to live. Even if the jacket gets destroyed, the patches are worth
They're
it.
still there. And knowing it exists and not having it,
Oh, it's the worst.
there you go.
So
I will,
yeah,
I will never get that Screaming for Vengeance Ikaruga baseball jersey. I will never have it. It's Judas Priest.
You know what that is?
Ikaruga.
That's hidden behind a pane of glass in some rich asshole's house.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Never worn.
I'm glad. I like that. I'm like that we brought this to the forefront.
Spite.
Oh, yeah.
I think we've
I
talked
spent
about
hundreds
it.
of dollars out of
But
spite.
we've never quite
I think we've
broken
talked
it
about
down.
it a little bit, yeah, but we've never broken it down exactly.
So as far as my week goes,
Don't do this, kids.
It wasn't. Or do it. It's great.
Yeah, it's great.